Lamar Jackson wants guaranteed money. Daniel Jones wants north of 40 mil. The market is set then, right? We'll figure that out. New rules in baseball. Can't wait to hear Cam's take about this. What's basketball without some clutch buzzer beaters? All that and more. Let's see what the buzz about. Now give me some theme music. Welcome to the Unbiased Podcast, where we take an unbiased look into the biased world of sports. But y'all know there's more than one side of the story, so I need the homies to help me out. Got Ty, got Cam. What's good, fellas?
Yo, what it do?
What's going on, guys?
You know how we do it. Let's get into it. So AJ McCarron has done it again, leading the St. Louis Battlehawks to another comeback win. So Ty, let's start it off. Is AJ McCarron playing his way back into the league?
No, absolutely not. I mean, he was decent. You know what I mean? But like, are we looking for a decent quarterback in the league? No. All these quarterbacks in the league are either overachievers or you're underachieving. It ain't no in between unless, I mean, it's a couple. I'll say there's a couple in between, but I'm not letting them have it. But this man, I mean, he was 13 for 18, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. You know, he had 6 rushes for like 36 yards. So I mean, he was solid and kind of pedestrian at the same time.
Yeah, man. I kind of agree with you there because I mean we've seen AJ McCarron, what he did in college at Bama. I mean, this 2 SEC championships, 3 natties, almost 10,000 yards, 9,000 yards total, 77 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. And the numbers, those are great, right? But this guy's 32 years old. You know what I mean? He's been in the league before, 8 seasons, and I don't know. He said he went with the XFL because his son likes watching him play, man. He likes watching tape on him and just watching him play. So I think that's just where he is, man. I don't think that he's gonna make a comeback.
Nah, I think that's a good little spot for him.
I'm not saying like a triumphant comeback. I'm saying like he can back up Jimmy Garoppolo, right?
No.
I mean,
he gonna go out there and throw 130 yards and 1 touchdown.
Bro, he was with Atlanta right before the XFL, man. What do you mean?
It's the nature of the victories, the comeback victories. If this was Kirk Cousins, or I'm trying to keep people in that range because I'm not going to say any wild names, but if this was like Marcus Mariota or Jimmy Garoppolo, and they did this for, let's not say the first 2 weeks, the first 4 weeks, come from behind wins, and then are we talking about like, oh, this is a new, you feel me? Come on now. The NFL is about these feel-good stories. We just seen Geno Smith win comeback player of the year.
Geno went out there and balled.
But Geno just stayed in the league, though.
I'm not about to talk about Geno, bro. Like, we're not even about to put this man in the category of Geno.
I didn't mean that, Geno. I didn't mean you didn't. It wasn't meant for you to catch a stray. Well, what I'm saying is, he got. I would work him out for a backup position. If I'm down and out and I need a guy, I'm like, look, let me look at the tape. That's if he continues and the Battlehawks continue to.
Bro, how old is he again? 30, 32? 32. If
32 is the new 28 in the NFL.
Oh, hell no. At this point, it's either you gonna come back and contribute to a chip, or not at all.
Oh
And
no,
I don't
Chip.
see
Oh
it
no,
happening.
no.
Hey,
Hey, only way Adrian McCarron come back
That's
and
that's the
contribute to
bottom
a chip
line.
is if he's a coach. So no.
hey, bro, I'm just saying the 49ers needed some help in the playoffs. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
First
saying.
of all, here's what we got to understand. See, the new role of the backup quarterback has changed because of Mr. Purdy. Okay, Purdy has changed what the backup quarterback is supposed to look like. All right, that is how you go out there and play. I'm not putting him in backup for shit. He can be right where he at and be joyful. I'm glad that his son loved it. Hey, I'm gonna probably enjoy watching him this season, but that's about it.
Well, these guys are 2-0. They look like one of those iffy teams. I like some other teams in the league. A biased opinion about the DC Defenders, so I'm gonna leave that out of that. As the XFL season moves on, we're going to see more of AJ McCarron, see if he can keep these comeback wins afoot. But now, let's enter Cam's Corner as we talk about spring training. So spring training has begun in Major League Baseball, and we've already seen what's in store for these new rules. So there's a 20-second pitch clock for the pitches. At the same time, the batter must be locked in with the pitcher, ready to engage by the 8-second mark. So Saturday, the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox were in the final stages. What was a very decent game that saw the Braves erase a 3-run deficit. So let me set the scene. It's the bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded. It's full count. Cal Conley is on the plate, but he isn't engaged with the pitcher in time. It's a called strikeout on a pitch clock violation. So Cam, the floor is yours. So,
a little biased, a little unbiased about this. It's new rules, man. As a longtime baseball fan and as somebody that grew up playing the game of baseball, man, it's been the same for me my entire life. Not many changes over the years. It's a little different with this. The pitch clock is a little weird. The shift restrictions, and then also the bigger bases. It's all new stuff that's coming into play that it's definitely going to change the game. Because with this pitch count, I don't know, man. I as long as you're in the batter's box, as far as I'm concerned, a pitcher can throw as long as you're in the batter's box. So I don't personally agree with the batter's got to be ready, because there's some batters, man, they got a certain thing that they do before they get ready, and if that's when the pitcher's ready and he's coming into his windup, and that's when they put a bat up and they're ready. I mean, you're trying to change somebody's whole batting stance and just their rhythm that they get into, before they hit a ball, for one. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like on the business side of it, I get it, because you want more viewers, it brings in more money and this and that. But I mean, I kind of think, long-term baseball fans like myself, that, the pitcher taking as long as he needs to, that's part of the game. The batter stepping out every at-bat, or in between each pitch, messing with his gloves, whatever, messing with the pitcher's head, that's part of the game. And I don't know, so I don't agree with the pitching with the timer, bro. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Same thing with like the shift restrictions. We're talking professionals here, not high school, not D3 college. These are professionals, and I kind of feel like they're making it way too easy for them. Because they should be able to hit, whether if they're going opposite field or not. If there's a shift, more than likely it's because people pull the ball. So you got to learn how to hit opposite. So that's just baseball. So I don't know why that would be a rule in the first place. The thing I like about the bigger bases though is that that's going to implement more steals, and that does make the game a lot more exciting. Because people are going to try that extra 3 inches, um, you know, on the bases, so that gives you an extra 6 inches compared to the old bases. So just saying, 6 inches goes a long way. You know what I mean?
So, do you think do you do you think that this is some rule changes that's going to be looked at immediately after the season's over, or do you think it's just something that is going to be part of new normal? You're just going to have to suck it up and and just move on. This is new baseball.
I think they're definitely going to look at it, man, because they took a lot of surveys to kind of get the general idea of what people were looking for, and from what I've read not a lot of articles, but a good bit on this. This is kind of like around what the majority of these surveys said that would kind of make it more exciting. So I think they're going to take a look at it. If the views are up, then this might be the new normal for baseball.
And who's one player that can benefit from the new rules, whether it be the pitch clock or the bigger bases? Who's one player that you think in your mind can benefit the most?
Hmm. I would probably say, I mean, this one I've got to stay biased on this. I'm wearing the uniform. I'm wearing it. I think Ronald Acuna is going to come and have a big year, man.
Ah,
I would love to see him have a good year. We got a good squad, real solid squad. I love all the contracts that we got up in here last year, and yeah, I'm excited to watch him play this year.
yeah, I like Ronald Acuna. My pick personally, and this is no bias because he plays with Phillies now. I would pick a guy like Trey Turner, just because the guy was already one of the best at stealing bases, and now you just made it that much easier for him. And now,
Right.
even with the infield shift, I think that guy he has an underrated bat. So watch out for Trey Turner. He can make some very surprising MVP numbers. Stamp that. Time stamp this, and when it happens in October, time stamp this.
I do one thing I will say though about this rule. So going to this game though, the Braves and the Red Sox game, bro. Imagine if that's a playoff game.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, so what are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do? Like, that's a playoff game, and that happens.
Yeah.
That's something that I kind of feel like no matter if you're a new fan to the game, damn sure an old fan to the game, that would like I'd be pissed if I was at that game, and that's kind of what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. That's just me personally. Um, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that shit, dude.
And it's going to get even worse once the rivalries get involved. If it's a Braves Mets game, a Yankees Sox game, um, it's going to be a problem. A Padres
Hmm.
Dodgers game is going to be a huge problem. So they're going to have to figure this out. And
Man, that's wild.
he talked
That's all I
about
can say.
the way that they ended. I think they ended it that way with the tie because it was a meaningless game. Well, not meaningless, but it was a preseason game. So
Yeah,
I mean, you definitely can't end it on a time like that. Just come on
I'm
out.
saying ain't no meaningless. We need all our wins.
yeah, bro.
I
I
don't
still have been
understand
hot.
any sport that ends on a tie, anyways. Like the hell, I didn't work this hard to say that we tied. That's bogus. All
Hey,
right, so Jason Tatum. It seems like we always talking about Buddy. It just, anyways, he hit the game winner against the 76ers on Saturday night, and that's only because Joel Embiid shot after to tie it was after the buzzer. So Tatum had a game winner. Same night, Arizona State's Desmond Cambridge had a game winner. and Florida State's Matthew Cleveland did the same thing. Along with, then I had to add in 2 more buzzer beaters from Ice Trae Young with the Hawks and Caitlin Clark, a walking bucket for the University of Iowa. So as we look over said game winner buzzer beaters, let's tell us up, fellas, who had the best buzzer beater game winner?
You want me to go first, or you got it, Ty?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Jason Tatum. I think, and I only say that because I think that this game meant a lot more, especially what we were talking about last week. We were talking about the Celtics, how they should be number one and how they could probably win it all. And you bring it up Embiid and this watching out for this Sixers team. The Celtics, snapped a 5-game winning streak for them. So I just think it meant more, and just like, and even though that shot did not count by Embiid, it's just like, and then following,
Oh my God.
it's just,
God.
you know what I mean? Like it was just so much like, dang, that was a buzzer beater. Damn, that was a buzzer beater too. Like it just, like it was just a lot, man. So I mean, that was really cool, man. I really liked that one, but it was really close between Devin and Cambridge, bro. That shot was pretty good.
Man, honestly, it was between the Arizona game and Caitlin Clark, because she's a bucket, bro. Like I was watching her highlights. She is a walking bucket, literally, from anywhere, bro. Like, she would just pull up, and it's going to be cash. But I had to go with the Arizona game. Because, I mean, he shot it from way back there. It was back there somewhere when he shot it. I was like, yo. It's tough, though. It was tough. But that Embiid shot had me.
Washington, kick out, corner 3, no, rebound.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you.
Yeah. And it's so great to see this, like, a couple of weeks before March Madness starts, and we see plays like this, and these weren't the only buzzer beaters. These were just the best ones throughout the weekend. And you see right here, Desmond Cambridge from past half court, nothing but net.
Just look at all those hands going up, bro, like this. Bro, what a moment, bro. That's awesome.
and it's one of those rivalry games, Arizona State, and they beat a good squad in Arizona. Caitlin Clark's right here.
That's a tough shot.
She knew she wanted it. She knew she wanted it. And she wanted to take it.
Bro,
give me those.
First in assists. She's second in points. Bro, she is crazy. She is crazy. I'm trying to tell you.
And like, you see stuff set like that for Steph Curry, man. You see stuff like they said stuff like that for Reggie Miller. They said stuff that for Sabrina Ionescu. Like, she's up there, and she knew it was going in. It was a call game.
She said, "That's
who got next."
I'm good. Let's go.
Like, oh my goodness. And I want to see this Iowa team match up against the LSU or South Carolina or even a UConn team in the tournament, because that's going to be some good basketball. I don't care if you don't know anything about college basketball. You know, when those type of stars with those type of schools get linked up, oh my God, it's gonna be something nice. But we failed to mention the Florida State Matthew Cleveland. Now, the premise of the game, Miami was playing Florida State. That's one of those big time rivalries. Has been as big as it used to be in the past years, but Florida State was down 25, and it was just the adrenaline of how everything was going down. Boom. Miami takes the lead back. Nah,
Come
Cleveland
here.
doesn't like that. Give me
Come
these. Knockdown.
Bro, I don't even think that touched anything. I'm pretty sure it was straight net.
I used to see him come out the bottom. That was it.
Oh my goodness. And they
It was
were
a bucket,
down.
Hey, bro, he said, time to go home.
Time to go home. And the biggest, here's why I say it is the biggest one to me. Because look at Florida State's record. They're 9-20. What was it, 9? Yes, 9-20. Horrible.
That was a
Horrendous. Miami's a top 25 squad.
Bro, I'm going to be honest, dude. That's part of the reason why I did not pick them. Because of the
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy why-
I was like, man, their record is trash, bro. I'm not even going to give you this, though. Good shot, but nah.
Mhm. That's all it was a good shot. They lucked up.
Oh,
and
man.
got that motherfucker.
It's crazy that they came back from that, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can live with Tatum or Caitlin Clark's being number 1 out of the 5. But I had definitely had to show some love to what Mr.
Gotta
Cleveland
go.
did.
5 seconds. He comes over the top
And
line
the
at
thing
4.
is, and
There he goes.
these guys was it's the
That's
shitty.
just Trey Young.
That's
It's the
just
shitty.
shitty, man. Go
That's
Hawks.
just-
Go Hawks.
Oh. Oh.
Y'all can't win a game that ain't close.
Bro,
Oh, man.
don't even give me that, bro. Just
I don't give you that.
He dropped them off, and they're gonna have to go pick up their coach because they got a new coach, Quinn Snyder. He just signed a 5-year deal, so he went to go drop off a game winner. Like, yo, coach, see what I can do. So I don't.
And y'all played the new Nets. I ain't even played the Nets. Y'all played the new Nets.
That's
hey, bro.
funny, damn.
KD played for him at one point, right?
He ain't there tonight, though. He wasn't there that night.
These are all great buzzer beaters. These are all great game-winning shots. So, definitely want to see more from the NCAA and March Madness. I want to see more of those game winners. Half courts. Desmond, Cambridge, it's time to get ready. Get ready for the tournament, brother. Same thing with Caitlin Clark. Get ready for the tournament, sister, because we want to see all that. We want to see all the smoke.
Man, my man shot it from back there.
They was down 25. They
He
was
shot it
down
from way
25.
back there. He said,
Oh,
man,
man.
this it. I'm wishing on a star.
So let's move on to the NFL, and it's contract negotiation time. Lamar Jackson is still in gridlock for his money in Baltimore. The Ravens are likely to tag the former MVP if a deal can't be reached by next Sunday. The reports are that the preseason contract offer for Lamar was 5 years, $250 million, with $133 million guaranteed. With Daniel Jones asking for north of $40 million and Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow's contracts coming up, this market could get out of hand. So Cam, let's start with you. What contract would you give Lamar?
Honest, bro. This guy has not played a full season since 2018. Even though 2019 he won an MVP. That is the one thing I think that is kind of saving Lamar right now. But aside from that, bro, you gotta look at games played. This dude has not played a full season since 2018. And you know, as a head coach, man, like Lamar, I can see what this guy does. This guy puts up numbers. You know, like this dude can run. This dude can throw. I mean, we had him in our top 10, you know, last week. I mean, he's a great quarterback. And then you go and look at these other guys and look at their contracts. You know, the number 10 most expensive contract for a quarterback right now, Jared Goff. $33.5 million, 4 years, $134 million contract, right? So, I mean, Lamar is definitely, I mean, it's going to be up there. It's going to be up there And I don't know year wise, but if I was a head coach right now, I'd be giving him at least 5 or 6 years. And then guaranteed money, again, we talked about last week, Deshaun Watson got a lot of guaranteed money. And he didn't even, he missed damn near this whole season. And so, and we all know why, but like, regardless, that guy got guaranteed money. So, at some point, Lamar deserves some kind of guaranteed money. I think it's a little more than what Baltimore was giving him, but I don't know. Guaranteed, I would give him at least like 200 guaranteed.
Okay, I'm waiting on the Cam. Like, what is the number?
I know, bro. I know. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta explain it, bro. My fault. But yeah, I would give him at least 200 mil guaranteed. 5-6 years.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. That was my number. I wrote it down on paper. All that good stuff. But yeah, man, you got to pay him at least that much. He better than the quarterbacks that we just named. He better than Goff. Goff making what we say, 180 something? Nah, man. You got to pay this man. You got to pay this man. He played more games than Deshaun did.
That is true.
Hell. He contributes more to his team than Deshaun does.
Honestly,
we gotta pay this, bro.
Honestly, I don't know if we can hold this year against them. Because he decided to play, but after the contracts talks started to dissolve, and I'm getting hurt, and you out here trying to get me to go on this field, and you ain't paid me yet, man. Heck, the hell with y'all. I ain't got time for y'all. Like, bro, I'm gonna wait till my knee heal up, and then if I can't play, then I can't play. So I'm like, that's that. But Lamar Jackson's career record is 45-16 as a starter. So, and there's only a few that has those many wins over that period of time. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Brady. Dak has a handful of wins in that amount of time. So does Jimmy Garoppolo. But it's simple. He's efficient. He know how to win. 2019 MVP, and he was unanimous MVP, and that was with Mark Andrews and Mark Ingram as his top receivers. I haven't seen this man play with a top 25 receiver yet. So his best receiver is a tight end, and that tight end ain't Kelsey. That tight end ain't George Kittle. Mark Andrews is not no scrub by any means. No, but come on, man. Like, go get that man some help. And I would definitely, it's definitely. So Josh Allen's contract was 6 years, $258 million. I forget how much he had guaranteed, but I would do something like that. You give me like 6 years, $275 with $205 of a guarantee. All right, let's just put this to bed. Just give him what he deserves. I don't understand.
Yeah, bro. I didn't see anything wrong with the amount that the Ravens offered, that $250, but the guaranteed money was way too low for that.
Yeah. That's a slap in my face, because we can talk about it. That will put me in that range with Jared Goff. I'm not in Jared Goff's range. Like, don't do that. Kyler Murray got $189 million guaranteed. Well, $165 million guaranteed, and Russell Wilson. Yeah, Kyler Murray got $189 million guaranteed, and Russell Wilson got $165 million guaranteed. So if I'm ahead of both of them, you feel me? Because I just can't see any team giving you $230. Deshaun Watson was supposed to get it. Even before all his legal issues, he wasn't playing 230 million worth, like fully guaranteed. Hell no. What? No,
But
his team
shoot,
was 4-12.
I mean, if I'm the Baltimore Ravens and he asking for 230 mil, I'm gonna give it to him because he gonna go somewhere else and torture me.
Yeah, honestly. You feel me?
Yeah.
Go somewhere else and
Yeah.
torture me. If he go to Miami today, oh Lord have mercy. Torture.
Yeah. And I don't care what you're talking about. We got Tua. Tua's our guy. Damn that.
Not our guy.
If Lamar Jackson is available, I will replace Tua's ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
We're instantly a Super Bowl contender.
Especially all these injuries, man. We ain't doing
Yeah, I will replace him in a
right,
heartbeat. There's teams. Well, we got it here. What team, if it's not the Baltimore Ravens, what team would suit Lamar?
I mean, shit. I like Miami. I do. I really do like it. I think they could use that tempo shift. You know what I mean? He's able to run the ball a lot better than a lot of quarterbacks, and he's pretty accurate. Hey, I like the fit there. I mean, Hill's over there, Waddle's over there. You finally got him with some receivers. That's what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? That's that. You can't ask for nothing better than that. If you ask for receivers,
I I
plus
like
you're
the
gonna be
Miami
Justin Jefferson.
pick. I like Miami's pick, but it's that division that's going to be tough because the Jets, they're not no slouchers. DJ Reed, Sauce Gardner, Quentin Wilson, that defense is on lock. CJ Mosley locking up the middle, and then they got the offensive rookie of the year on the opposite side. So the Jets, it's going to be tough. You got to face these guys twice. The Bills going to be tough. You got to face these guys twice. Of course, Bill Belichick's going to make life hell for you. You might at best win half your games in the division, and that's not going to be enough to get in the playoffs in the AFC. I think Lamar would be best suited in the NFC. And don't say anything, Cam. I think he'd be best suited in the NFC South. So there's only two realistic actually, there's three realistic teams that make sense in the NFC South. The Saints with Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave, and that defense is top five. The Panthers, but I don't think they're gonna have the same schemes with Frank Wright as a coach with their running backs, and I don't like the receivers over there. But the Falcons make the most sense because of all the choices that they have with Drake London. He's a go-get-it guy. Kyle Pitts is be coming back off his injury. That rookie Tyler Algier, he almost went for 1,000 undrafted. So I like it. If I'm Lamar and the Ravens don't want to play ball, I'm going to the NFC. I can go grab me a playoff spot.
So,
I gotta go beat.
so they
Come
were
on now.
9-8.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that we add Lamar, we not gonna get more wins, or where we at? Because they were 9-8. They second in their division already.
Yeah, even if you win a division, we gotta go to the playoffs. Where the playoffs in the AFC for the next 5-10 years, you're going to have to go through either Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, or Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Pat Mahomes, or Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, or Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, or Pat Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to go through those teams over the next 7 to 10 years.
Hey,
And with Pittsburgh the way they are, Kenny Pickett might fuck around and have something to say with it. So if the Ravens are not playing ball, I'm getting the hell out of the AFC. I'm getting the hell out of the AFC.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I just like the scheme.
I think it's a great idea. I think I mean, I don't even have to say anything. I just appreciate, I appreciate what Cole, his kind words. of what he was saying about the Atlanta Falcons. You know, I don't
Damn,
even
I
have to
almost
say.
hung up on your ass.
Not, I mean, real talk. I mean, that is a big possibility. Atlanta's the main team that keeps getting thrown around for this thing. I mean,
Is he?
like for real, man. Atlanta's looks like it's going to be the landing spot. But again, man, I'm more worried about cap space when it comes to Lamar. I mean, of course, I would love to have him. But you know, maybe if we pick him up, we can pick up another receiver in the draft. You know, you brought up Algier, rookie, going into a sophomore year. Drake London, same exact thing. Kyle Pitts coming back. Yeah, man. I mean, I think if we get one more solid, maybe another rookie wide receiver and build around them, that's a young, good core that you can build around. And I think Lamar would definitely fit that.
Lamar ain't gonna stop y'all defense from throwing games away.
Point taken. And point taken. I like the Dolphins. Look, I like the Dolphins pick. It's just like, damn, I gotta go in the AFC and do this again. And look, the Raiders do make a lot of sense because the Raiders defense right now, I would take the Raiders defense over the Dolphins defense. But the Falcons defense, they just have to withstand the NFC South. Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston, those are the quarterbacks in New Orleans, okay? They're saying Kyle Trask is about to start in Tampa Bay. And who's the quarterback in Carolina? Matt Corral. Come on now.
If I'm Tampa,
coming off an injury, Matt Corral.
If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm trying to
Tampa Bay only makes sense,
but
for Lamar's capability, they need a running back. And it can't be Leonard Fournette. They got to get somebody that's speedy and elusive. Because that whole power back thing, it didn't work with Mark Ingram. Yeah, they had the stats, but when it was time to get nitty gritty in the playoff, bro, he not outrunning us, and we just got to box you in. So yeah, the Raiders make. If he's staying on the AFC side and it's not the Ravens, it only makes sense with three teams: the Raiders, the Dolphins, and the Jets. And if it's an NFC side, man, Atlanta, Carolina.
Please don't go to Atlanta. I hate to see Lamar continue to lose.
Oh man.
That would just break my heart.
If Lamar's in the NFC, his biggest competition, in a sense, would be Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Like,
fuck Dak Prescott. Okay.
No, I mean,
no, that's what you said. You said it. I heard it. Everybody.
It's the thing because. Well, I haven't seen Lamar and Michael Parsons go at it. So I haven't seen Lamar play against the Dallas D-line. So I come on, NFL schedule people. Let's see it. We got to see it.
Ooh, I want to see it too. It's been a minute since we played the Ravens for real.
So what's the new market for quarterbacks? If Daniel Jones wants $40 million, right? He wants north of $40 million a year. And Cam just told us the 10th highest paid quarterback is at Jared Goff. And we all, at a consensus, had him somewhere around number 10 and 9 last week. And I feel that makes sense. $33.5 million. All right, cool. For number 10, you're a guy that can get us in the playoffs and, we can understand how to win with you. But will you win us a chip? Nah, I probably won't.
No, you'd be a first.
So I understand 33.5, but Daniel Jones wants $40 million. $40 million in my range. $40 million is what I would give Justin. I would give Justin Herbert right now 4 years and $160 million. Boom, like nothing. 4 years.
You know who's getting $40 million right now? Dak Prescott and Matthew Stafford.
I understand Dak Prescott.
That's getting, and yeah, I do too.
I understand Matt Stafford. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Actually, I understand both of those.
And bro, I know again, Danny Dimes had a great season, but you're not Matt Stafford or Dak Prescott. So
yeah.
I would not pay you $40 million. This is not happening.
Yeah, he would be more than that 33 mil with me. Like, you getting Jared Goff money, bro. Like, I can't give you that Prescott
I
money.
agree with that.
I don't know.
Kirk Cousins
I-
getting
I-
35.
I like
Yeah,
Danny Dimes.
and the thing with Kirk Cousins, all his money's fully guaranteed. So he's basically robbed the Minnesota Vikings for over 200 plus since he's been there. Fully guaranteed money. Like, and he has one playoff win to show for it over 5 seasons. So I don't.
Only thing that he's got to show for it is losing Stephon Diggs.
God.
But I mean, I think Danny Dimes might be worth it soon. I don't think it's right now though.
So your GM and your squad is the New York Giants. You're paying them off of soon
No, I'm not.
because this is a what have you done for me type of negotiation. What have you done for me lately type of negotiation.
Yeah, you threw 15 touchdowns and 5 picks. But he did.
So efficient, a 3-to-1 touchdown ratio.
And he did throw 3,000 yards plus yards. So
yeah, so it's efficient. It's decent. It's definitely not going to win me a Super Bowl.
he got a 92 rating.
Yeah, 92 cool rating. It's right. Like, it's decent. It'll win you a playoff game against Kirk Cousins.
I mean, if I'm the Giants, what do I really have right now? Like, if I don't have Daniel Jones, what do I have to back? Who do I have that I want to run my team around to back them up? Besides Saquon.
No, you got a point. That's the point I was making last week, where you got to focus on making sure he get his money. But 40 mil, bro.
I mean,
No.
I feel you. 40
Bro,
mil
40
is a
mil.
lot of money.
Bro, look out for us, and we'll break y'all off at 36 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Throw some incentives in there. You got
pay me 20
look,
right now.
15 touchdowns
Like,
is
bro,
cute, but I need 25. You give me 25, I throw you 5 more mil.
and I need a divisional win. Like, we need to win the division, a time or two in the next couple of years. Like, that needs to happen. You know what I mean? Like,
And
I
they
have
in
a bunch of
tough position.
contract provisions in that motherfucker. You get a 3 mil kicker if you can win a division within the next 3 years. You feel me? You get a 5 mil kicker if you win a Super. I throw 2 mil on there if you can give me 25 touchdown passes this year and 4,000 yards. 2.5 mil kicker. I bet you he'll go out there bitch slinging that hole.
I'll take that. I'll take it all right now. I mean, you can throw me 20 right now. I'll play. You don't play right now. You're the quarterback. I got you.
I think, like, bro, I could give you 40 mil, but like 10 of that is not going to be guaranteed. Like really, bro, it really is incentive type pay.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta get incentives because like I said, 30,000 is, I mean, 3,000 passing yards is fine, but 15 passing touchdowns is all right. That's a step up because it's only 5 interceptions. So that's a step up. But I need 25 passing touchdowns. And
At least.
if the money is what you want, then I'm gonna show you the money when you show me the touchdowns, bro.
Now look, I'm not saying that
bro.
he's worth it. I'm not saying that he's worth 40. Because I mean, he ain't throw 20 touchdowns since 2019. So he threw 24 that year, and then he threw 11 in 2020. Then he threw 10, and now he's throwing 15. So we around that teen area, no more than 15 in the last 3 years. And I mean, honestly, 2020 he threw 10 picks, 11 touchdowns with 10 picks. So for every touchdown you threw, you at least
so
threw
this
a pick.
is a tremendous improvement. So for every 3 touchdowns you throwing now, you throwing 1 pick. So
he's making progression.
If I can bump that up to 4-1, so like shit, we can bump it up to every 4 touchdowns to a pick. man,
Yeah,
I
for
thought,
sure.
and that's why I would throw that franchise tag on him. I throw that franchise tag. You got to prove it to me one more year, Daniel. Just one more year, bro. Just one more year.
I
If you can
agree.
go out there and do it one more year, I go throw you the money. You go out there win a division for me this year. What you want? 45 million? You want 46 million? Come on, bro. I go ring in the money for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll make sure they get your bread, bro. I'm trying to tell
But I
you.
can't give you 40 million for beating Kirk Cousins.
I
No,
mean,
not no.
no, but I do think we should pay him something.
The
He should get
franchise tag is
something.
32 and a half mil. Right what I would have gave him in the first place. I would have see if they didn't do this right. I would have negotiated mid-season. Like, look, bro, we 6-1. You doing decent, bro. Look, before he even got a new agent and all that, I'd have made it look good and all that. I'd have threw that motherfucker 31 and a half mil. I threw him 4 years, 125 with 73 guaranteed. He'd have been like, oh, hell yeah. That shit look good. He'd have went
Yeah.
to the playoffs, see something, motherfucker. Yo, bro, hey, you signed the deal, man. Like,
For real, shit.
there's no way. There's no way. They didn't let this get out of their hands. 40 mil for Daniel
Yeah,
Jones.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's not worth $40 million. I mean, but hey, what y'all gonna do?
Because you know if he get paid, then Lamar gonna want 50.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be
Hey,
like,
bro,
oh hell no.
Falcons wouldn't be able to afford him at that point, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to afford him at that point. Shit.
Just hang it up.
These contracts are always monkey see, monkey do. So this contract, Daniel Jones' contract, is going to influence in some ways Justin Herbert's contract, even though they're two different caliber players. Justin Herbert's contract is going to influence Joe Burrow's contract. Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts already been to the Super Bowl, so you already know what type of money they about to see.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
So-
most of that's gonna be guaranteed.
Yeah. So the Ravens better jump ship real quick.
Yeah.
Speaking of contracts, let's move back to the MLB real quick. Breaking news: Manny Machado is finalizing 11 years, $350 million contract extension with the San Diego Padres. It's just way too much money giving out. It don't make no damn sense.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Manny Machado, shout out for being the first person to get called a strike for not being in the batter's box. For the time clock.
Oh man. What
Good shit.
So last week we couldn't come to an arrangement of the top 10 quarterbacks. So I doubt we'll agree on this one, but let's give it a try. So Pro Football Focus revealed their top 10 wide receivers. Tyreek Hill was number 1. Simply put, let's just, Ty started off. Did they get this list right? Who's the top receiver?
I think the list is really decent. Like I really like the list. I don't think that Tyreek Hill should be at number 1. However, I think we just go ahead and bump Justin up, and we good. I'm good with everything else. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the rest of that.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Damn. So would that be putting Tyreek Hill better than Devontae Adams? I can make that argument, but yeah, I agree with you. I would put JJ number 1, put Tyreek I'll put Tyreek at 2, and then I'll leave everybody else the way it is. I like that list.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want to know where y'all are wrong?
Oh man,
Nowhere.
All right, y'all are right about Jay Jettas getting up there because my man had a great season. So yeah, you got to give Justin Jefferson that. So I didn't have Garrett Wilson in that at number 10 though. I put Deebo Samuel up in there, bro. I mean, I know Garrett Wilson had a great season, but I threw him in there, man. I had to.
I mean, I can understand.
And I moved Jalen Waddle up.
Moved him up where? Because
Yeah.
he looked like he
From
was at a
7.
decent part of this list.
He's at 7.
Okay, so that will currently put him, but replacing him
But
with whom?
Oh, you just want the whole list now to see how right I
so,
am?
so wait, are you just going to drop down Jamar and CD? That's what you're saying?
Nah,
You
bro.
just
So I'm bro. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this shit though, but I dropped down Amon-Ra St. Brown
From six
to
to
number
where?
9.
To number 9.
can't.
He
Yeah,
got surefire
so,
hands. He got the
bro.
oh
I know, bro, and I even felt bad doing it,
You
but
should feel bad doing it.
I know, bro, but I got Jamar at 6, I got Jalen at 7, CD at 8, Amon-Ra at 9, and then Debo at 10.
All right. Well, let me say this because
But my top 10, bro. This top 10, like any of these guys could be the best receiver in the NFL.
right.
Like any one of them could have a breakout season and just and be the best one in the NFL, especially that top 5.
yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah,
But,
I don't think that this top 5 changes, but I think once we get a full season from D Hop and Cooper Cup next year, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have it's
yeah,
not gonna be that easy of a conversation. This conversation will not be that easy. And but that top 5, like you said, that can be, oh my God. That those guys, they know how to separate different, they know how to run routes different. They understand what it means to get into the end zone. So I like including Debo Samuel into your list. So let's go to you, Ty. So who's the receiver that you feel like could have made it or close? Honorable mentions, if you will.
I mean, I'm not mad with Debo. I mean, I like Cooper Cup, but like you said, he got to play like the whole season. But the only reason why I would keep Debo on the outside, I mean, Garrett had more yards, more touchdowns. I mean, it's just what the year went like, you know what I mean? But any other year, maybe, you know what I mean? I'll be willing to make that switch, but I gotta let Garrett stay. But I mean, I like Debo on that outskirts, that maybe that number 11 seat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There were some receivers that were just like solid, but not really standing out to me for real, for real.
So I like a guy like so I like T Higgins. T Higgins, when Jamar Chase went down for 4 weeks with his hip injury, he stepped in the number one role, and Joe Burrow never missed a beat.
Straight up.
As Jamar Chase is going to get his money, as he should, T Higgins should definitely be in line. If he's not going to get it with Seattle, go get it somewhere else because he could be a number one receiver anywhere else. I think T Higgins was definitely. I wasn't even thinking about Debo because Debo's such a hybrid player. It's almost
Yeah.
like Christian McCaffrey. You don't think of him as a running back. He's just one of those guys. Just all right, go out there and go get me some yards. Go get me a
Does
touchdown.
everything. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those. Yeah, I think, but I forgot about Debo. And yes, Debo is a hell of a receiver, but I would like T Higgins if I had to pick a guy. And that was tough because I almost had to pick my other guy in Washington, but T Higgins is different.
Yeah, T Higgins was on my my honorable mention too.
So yeah, he's a great guy. There's top 10 wide receivers. Justin Jefferson is consistent. Says that you are definitely the man, the best wide out in the league. So
I mean, if I had to pick somebody other than Debo, I would probably say DK. I mean, DK solid every year, bro. I mean, he's solid any point, anytime. He had 90 receptions. He had 1,000 yards. Like, 6 touchdowns. Like he really should be on that list. If we got to take somebody off and add somebody, I would say DK. Because, I mean, he's got closer to yardage and he's got more touchdowns.
And he's got a celebrity all-star game MVP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He looked like baby LeBron out there. That jersey was too damn small for him though. Way too small. That jersey was not. That jersey was screaming loud. I can't fit you. That's what that jersey was doing.
Bro, he got drug tested after that game.
Yeah. And crazy
crazy.
enough, Damian Lillard scored 71 last night, and they didn't let him even finish. They didn't even let him get to the crib. He in the locker room. Hey, big dog. Drug tested him last night.
I'd be like, man, look, man, can y'all wait till tomorrow?
Hey, bro, don't even hit the showers. Don't even hit the showers.
Hey, don't even hit the showers. Go ahead and go to room B. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tracy being there. Mm-hmm.
His ass with the like I got hold on, I gotta
Bro, I wonder if that was before or after he held the picture up with 71.
Hey, damn.
Soon as he took the picture. Hey, great picture, Damien. Great picture. Hey, can I see you for a second?
Soon as he hit 60, they was like,
go ahead and
hey, go down to the go down there. Stand there. Right. Once the game done, grab his ass.
So he had 60. Like, he had 60 again. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Grab his ass.
Take the bottle with you. Damn it.
It's like, man, every time.
Yeah, that is crazy. That don't make no damn sense. And DK was supposedly drug tested as well after his MVP performance.
That's some bullshit.
It was like, look, bro, I just seen you catch one-handed pass in the Pro Bowl, and now you doing a tomahawk dunk.
He's an athlete.
I was like, nah, bro, I'm not trying. They said, yo, DK, nah, come on, DK.
Bro, growing up, all the real athletes play almost every sport in school, bro. And like even when you was young, you if you played soccer, you took football off. If you played football, you took soccer off. You know what I'm saying? You might have alternated. Like what, bro? He's been playing sports his whole life. Of course he can dunk. Yeah. I mean, like good gracious, he's 6'4".
Bro,
I could dunk. I'm 6 feet.
So, bro, I could not be the person to give the drug test, bro, because I would hit him. I would hit him with some wild shit every time, bro. Because, like with DK, I would have been like, brought up pictures of the celebrity all-star game, but like, hey, this you? Yeah. All right, big dog. I'm gonna need you to go pee in this real quick, then. Like, bro, I would just mess with him, bro. I couldn't take my job serious doing that, bro. Mm-mm. Like,
nah.
I'll be playing highlights. Damn, you seen this football player doing a tomahawk in the celebrity all-star? That you? Oh yeah. I'm gonna need no.
Like, man,
that shit funny as hell.
Yeah, boss man dropped this off this morning for you to take, big dog.
They must have knew.
I'd knock on his door. Mr. Metcalf. Here you go. Like you getting served a subpoena. Get that motherfucker a bottle.
Bro, I would bring handcuffs to me every time. Hey, so-and-so, pulling out. I'm going to need you to come with me. You got a drug test, dog.
You'll get to cussing you out and be like, hey, I'm just a messenger. I'm trying to tell you. Keep it pushing.
And that's it for us this week. Join us next week when we have more topics and another in-depth look in the biased world of sports where we got to do it the unbiased way. And you know how we do it the unbiased way. You guys ready to end this? Oh, that was beautiful. So, when did jokes become dad jokes?
When he got old.
When
it became apparent.
Okay, that one was pretty
Shut
good.
up.
I like that one though.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's good.
Oh, no, man.